fought all my life for this. This one part, this 1/3 I've always missed. No, just don't let it go. I started the fight, but now I'm losing. So will I fall again? I'm scared of heights, yet it was me who ran away.
Oh, I can't forget myself. The beat that I'm missing, it kills me inside. I need help, oh please give me back this one part, this 1/3. I'm sorry I lost it.
No, I let my weapons fall. I'm drowning in the fears, and now I know that I will fall again and let it go, but I can't stop to run away. To run away.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 5th faction challenge, which is Environment Art. There's some good submissions. This will not be much of a long stream, because we only have around 20 to 30 submissions this time around, but there are some good submissions. So, let's get right into it. Before we start, let's talk about judging. What I will be doing for this one is, for every single submission, I will be giving out, a certain rarity like I've been doing in the past. This time around, because of the amount of effort required to make some of these arts, I will be giving higher rarity items like epics, rares, legendaries, instead of just sticking to common and rares. I will also be having 3 different categories at the end that I'll be coming back to, which is the best sketch, the best GIF, and the top 5 overall. Initially, I was only planning on, making this the top 3. However, top 5, just because of some of these submissions, top 5 made a lot more sense. So, without further ado, let's get right into the judging. And first up, rewards. I forgot. Yeah, those are the rewards. The rewards will... what the reward items will be different types of blocks. So based on, the rarities, eventually, later on, there will be, I will be handing out different blocks towards the end, closer to the faction war, so that you do get some nice items. Okay, so now, without further ado, let's talk about the first submission, which is by WebGamers. Now, this is actually, it's a GIF. It's actually a repost of something posted a long time ago, but in this case, I'm going to be accepting it. And it's a nice little falling island. You have the wind flying past it. You've got debris. I'm giving this one, if I had to rank it, I would probably give this one a legendary. Yeah, we're starting things off with a legendary for the strike. Put that down on my paper. It's a cute little GIF. It's got fire coming off it. Yeah, moving on. We have a sketch by Human. It's got an island, it's got a little house on it over here, it's got a tree, it's got a nice waterfall coming off it, some clouds in the background. I'm giving this one an epic. This one looks nice. It's just a sketch. Ooh, it has a bridge connecting the 2 islands. I like that. Bridges could be interesting, actually. Like rope bridges or this type of supported bridges. Yeah, I'm giving this one an epic. Now, another sketch by Warm from the Prime faction. Looks like a volcano island. I think there's another view of this one. This volcano island with some rocks in it. It's a simple sketch. I'm giving it a rare. I can't even draw this. I can't draw straight lines. Man, you should see me draw. For me, this is actually already doing pretty good. Oh, are those trees? Those are trees. Those are cute little trees. Little circles. Nice, with little sticks on them. Very cute. Ooh, a nice simple submission by Wilson the Wolf. This reminds me of something out of Terraria. You've got islands, you've got the sand, or it looks like a Terraria, the mini map. If any of you have played it, kind of looks similar. Got a little tree. I'm giving this one a rare. Looks pretty nice. Oh no, wait. Oh no, I've been giving everything to the Prime. Hold on, I've messed up. The first one by Web was from the Strike faction. Then we have Prime, then we have Prime. Okay, everything else is okay, so I'm not that far off. Yeah, this one I gave a rare. Yep. Okay, looking pretty good. Next, we have a GIF from Meepa Faith, which is 2 islands fighting each other. You've got a laser beam going off. I like this quite a bit. I'm giving this an epic. This is very nice. Had sound effects. This is almost very close to the game. Man, this must have taken quite a bit of time to animate. Unless, I don't know how you'd... Definitely not pixel by pixel. That would be a pain. Well done. Very nice, Meep. Now we have... Oh, this looks really pretty by... I'm just going to call you Kitchen, so I'm so sorry, because Kicken... So you're just Kitchen from the Nova faction now. It's a beautiful windmill with a lovely waterfall. Got some... layers going on here with the different rocks pointing downwards. Little house. Are those... Oh, those are chickens. You had to put some chickens. Those are cute. I really like that. I'm giving this a legendary. This is definitely a legendary submission. That's a really nice windmill drawn out there as well. Really nice windmill. Next submission by web gamers from the Strike faction. Ooh, we have some islands. I know, it kind of reminds me of, if there was like a really harsh windstorm and you have like a tornado kind of going on, you have a bunch of little debris floating around everywhere. You've got, I love the magma here at the bottom, or the lava type thing with the rocks. This is definitely legendary. This is definitely legendary for the Strike. And again, I seem to be messing up what I'm writing down. I accidentally gave the Strike a legendary for this one, even though it's a Nova. Man, I really need to watch what I'm putting down. Shouldn't give other factions the wrong items. Okay, now back on track. By Illy9, we had a submission, and then we had an updated submission of a cute little island with the tree. We got some grass, it's a nice palm tree. Palm tree looks a little sad. He's like wilty. He's like, oh, there's no friends around. Yeah, he's lonely. It's an island all by itself. With some fluffy clouds. I'm giving this one an epic. For the Strike faction. Epic, yeah, it's a cute little submission. Now, by Wilson the Wolf, the only non-arty, still arty submission with Minecraft. I opened up all the submissions to anything. You could have built something, you could have used Lego, you could have used Terraria or Minecraft. Wilson the Wolf is the only one who went ahead and made something in Minecraft. This challenge may come back and may actually require you to do something other than like drawing. That could make things interesting for environment art. So you do stuff like Minecraft next time. But this one, I like it. You've got shaders on. You've got lava coming out of it, which looks really cool. And you even went ahead and detailed the inside. I mean, that could be taken in a normal game, but I'm just trusting that that was actually taken from this island. You've got the little water coming. I'm giving you a legendary Wilson for the Prime faction. Nice Minecraft submission. Looking really nice. Next, moving on, we have KK6 Doc from the Strike faction with a nice, it has a very plain but simple palette. I really like it. It's like a, what do you call it? A pastel palette. That's the word I'm going for. I'm not an artist, so I have no idea what I'm talking about. But I think that's what, it's like a pastel type thing. Not quite sure what that is. Oh, that's KK, I think that's your signing off. Hello SMP and hello web, welcome to the stream. Glad you guys can make it. Back to this submission. I like this a lot. I like everything. I like all of your submissions. You even have a shop. I didn't notice the shop earlier. Oh, you've got a shop. Is that with some little items? That's a weapon. That's a shield generator. What is that? That is, I know, it reminds me of a battery, but it's purple. I think it's a battery. Oh, I like this a lot. I'm giving this one a legendary for the Strike. Very nice work, KK6 Doc. Now we have Illy9 from the Strike with, this was supposed to be a 3D island. Now I can't exactly see it, but it looks like it's got, I don't exactly see how the 3 dimensions, I mean I see that it's trying to be 3 dimensions, but I don't see like the 3D model, but it still looks really nice. There's quite some nice detailing going on here with a really cool brush, actually. I'm giving you an epic. This is definitely an epic. I like how the water is like coming off like the back of this and then like falling onto this other island so perfectly. It wasn't a 3D model. Okay, that clarifies some things up. It definitely has that nice depth to it with the shading going on over here. I like it a lot. Definitely an epic. Moving on, by Kitchen from the Nova faction. It's another plain, simple floating island connected with this bridge, which also looks really nice. You got a sun coming off. You've got a nice house here, and now that's a pyramid, but part of me wants to call that a stack of gold, which, I mean, I guess pyramid, we're not exactly sure what it's made of. It could be made of gold. It could be made of some sort of like sandstone. It actually could look like a honeybee, like a honeycomb thing. You've got a tree over there. Really nice. I am giving you an epic. Very nicely done, Kitchen. Now, our final sketch is a volcano island. I think this is what was kind of drawn earlier or more elaborated upon. You've got an island with a lake, and then in the middle of the lake is a volcano. And you have another island in the background with some trees. You have some birds over there. It looks pretty nice. I am giving this one also an epic. Prime Faction gets another epic. Looks really cool. Now, by Suggestator 2.0 from the Nova faction, we've got an island over here with a lake in the middle, some water dripping out, and then we've got the faction icons of 3 of the factions going on. It's pretty nice. I'm giving this one a rare for the Nova. It's got some nice detailing going on, so yeah, good job. Now we have a GIF. Oh dear. We have a bird flying, and lightning takes out the thunderstorm. Lightning takes out the bird. That's sad. And it's black, and it's, oh no, dear, it's falling. That's really cute, though. I like it. There was quite a bit of effort put into this. I'm giving you an epic. Giving you an epic for the Nova faction. Now, by Suggestator. Oh, actually, here we have the previous island. Except it's connected even more. So, I don't know. I think I'll take away the previous one. I think it was a rare previously, and I shall bump you up. I like this new one. You've got kind of the rock building from the story a long time ago. I'm not sure what's sticking out here, but I think that's a landing pad. That looks like a food of some sort, even though I'm pretty sure it's not. That might be fields. I don't know why that looks like food. That looks vaguely familiar to food. Another bridge. I'm giving this one an epic now. Nice job. Now, this is a small, simple pixel art. There's a house, some islands, some wheat growing on the other islands. I'm giving this one I don't know, rare or epic. It looks nice. It's got some shading going on. The colors are very well chosen. I think I'm giving this one a rare. Nah, I'm bumping it to an epic. It's definitely cool. Next one, by Shackle Daiko, we have an incredible submission. We've got a mountain with a cave in it, and there's some glowing blue eyes coming out of it. I mean, who knows what that could be. I really like the texturing done on the bottom of the island. It kind of looks rocky. It looks like a bunch of rocks put together. This one's definitely legendary. Definitely legendary. It looks good. It looks very, very nice. Now, by Illy9, another of these paint style things. You know, at first when I looked like this, I thought that this was, this reminded me of a McDonald's sign for some reason. And this is like a fast food shop. I'm not sure if that's what you're going for, but that's kind of what I got from, like, at a first glance when I looked at this. This was kind of like a McDonald's, like, hey, come here. And I guess in this world, you would have restaurants and stores that sell food, I suppose, and kind of have this interior with a core in the middle and some islands. I'm giving this one legendary, just because of that sign. It's like a lamppost with I like this a lot. Just for that, you're getting a legendary. Good job. Now we've got a cute little GIF. We've got birds flying past. We've got rays of sunshine. We have island floating up and down. This is nice. It's a cute little GIF. And I'm giving this one an epic. Let me quickly take a sip of water here. My mouth's getting a little bit dry. Ooh, this is a cool GIF. Now, when I initially looked at this, I actually missed out on watching the entire GIF all the way through. So here you've got an island, and then it gets populated with some creatures, some nice creatures, and then we get some firstborn elemental things. Then they all die, and so they go into the ground. And then we get more creatures. We see little people popping up, and then we get, I'm not sure what this is. Wait. Oh, and then we get things building. Not sure what's building over there. This looks really nice. This is a really nice GIF. Lots of development. You have materials. I like the textures, how the textures were kind of like drawn out in different areas. You've got them going down. And you have more little islands popping up. That's a bird killing another bird, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's a bird that just took off with another bird. Yeah, That bird's eating that other bird. Poor bird. This is definitely legendary. Definitely legendary. Lots of work put into this. Well done, SMP. Oh, speaking of SMP, this is not quite a submission. I mean, environment art, yes, except I created this kind of, and it's right from the game. It is very nice art, I have to say. I mean, I just love complimenting myself, don't I? But, sorry, disqualified. Not given anything for this. This, however, this is art. I mean, there's clearly effort put into this. You have an island that's not just an ordinary island. I like the shape of it. You've got islands, you've got trees, a windmill, a shop. It's like different terrains coming together, and you have like eventually you get sand over here. Oh, I like around the core you've got the molten rock and then the magnium coming together. All these different stuff spaced out. This gets an epic. I like that. Even though it's made with the game, I guess this would be the second submission that was made with a game. I mean, even though it is Islands of War. I mean, I'm not restricting you, but looks good. Looks very nice the way you put this together. And I see you're probably using the sandbox with the forced editor saving because we have little tips down here showing. Go away. Go away, you little slide thing. Thank you. Okay, moving on. Now we have a cute little gif of islands floating up and down by Bakinator, I think. By Bakinator. Some nice. I like the way the clouds go yellow up at the top because of the way the sun's shining. You have little. I'm not sure why the colors are changing on there. We've got little floating islands bobbing up and down. I'm giving this one an epic for the Prime faction. Very nice. Now for the final submission. The final submission, we absolutely, I mean, we've got islands burning and destroying over here. They're on fire, they're falling, we've got holes ripped out of them, kind of something like out of Worms, where you've got like, you know, different, the earth that kind of has chunks in it after the explosions go off and stuff. And you've got this exclamation mark on top of it, and you have this beautiful dragon. This beautiful dragon, which I'm assuming was in that cave earlier, and it came out. Man, this is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. It's got spine. It's got... this looks insane. This is absolutely insane. I am definitely giving this one a legendary. I mean, hands down, it's awesome. So now... let's talk about judging. We have our 3 judging categories, and our first one is the best sketch. Now, there are only 3 sketches in here. So we have 3 sketches, 1 by Human, 1 and 2 by Warmed. It's a separate category in of itself, but the winner, well, they're all by the Prime faction. So look at the bottom left leg. Let's quickly have a look. Look at the bottom left leg. I don't see the bottom left leg. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. Is that the bottom left? That's the bottom left leg. I feel like I'm missing something. Can someone point me out what I'm missing at the bottom left leg? Or is it there? Your credits. Which is very nice as well. Very nice that you're crediting yourself. I'm missing something. What am I missing? I feel like it should be really obvious. Am I looking at it wrong? Someone help me out here. The other one, this one. It merges with the tail. Kind of. I don't know. It looks okay actually. It looks all right. It's not. I don't think it's that terrible. Yeah, it's pretty okay. I mean, it's great. I could never draw something like that. So, back to our best sketches. We have 3 sketches, all from the Prime faction. I guess the Prime faction just automatically gets a legendary item for this. Even though these 3 were already previously awarded, I mean, the winner gets a legendary item for this, so I'm just going to mark it down. But I do kind of... I mean, why not just decide on which one's the best? Looking at these... Now, okay, I already kind of have pre-decided. However, I do want to take a second look at them. This one is very sketchy. This one's a little less sketchy, and personally, I just like this one the most. With the volcano island in the middle of the... well, it's a volcano island in the middle of an island. It's Islandception. So definitely this one's got to win. So, Warmed, Prime, your submission has won the best sketch. So now moving on to the second category, which is the best GIF. And we have all of the GIFs all at once over here. There's some good GIFs. I kind of like this one because it's simple, it's effective, it's cool. I also really like the lightning one, even though the lightning is pretty much the best part about it. Combat one, it's up there. I mean, it's in the combat section, but it's not as good as this one or this one. And then we have, how could I forget, SMP's massive evolution of time, I guess, with the faction lore that we've been talking about. This one's nice also. But I'm gonna have to say, I really like the faction lore one. I also really like this one, just because of how simple it is, and the way the light hits it. So yeah, you know what? Since, this is all like scripted kind of, it's gonna be a tie. Oh no, who would have guessed? Yeah, it's gonna be a tie between these two. Firstly, you have like one of the biggest submissions, and you also have a really small submission. They're from the same faction, and the rewards for this is one. You know what? Is going to be 2 mythic items. 2 mythic items for the Nova. You didn't do that. Oh no, I messed up. Oh dear. Oh dear. I will correct that in the judging. That was, yeah, I misspelt a copy paste. I misdid a copy paste. That was Boaks. Yes, that was indeed. Let me quickly try and figure out what went wrong. And Boak is in the Prime faction, so let's see. We will give Nova 1, and we will give the Prime 1. You both get a mythic item for that. Thank you for pointing that out. That was pretty bad. I don't know how I missed that. Okay, so sorry, Boak. That should be you in there. Good job on that. The next one is we're looking at best overall. So we've got top 5 submissions, and here we've got all the ones that I have nominated for the top. And I guess let's just get the elephant out of the way with first place. It has got to go to these guys. They drew a dragon. By far the best one. For that, the reward, well, okay, so I'm doing first place gets 3 mythics. Well, no, first place gets 2 mythics. Second and third place get 1 mythic. And fourth and fifth place get 2 legendaries. That's how I'm going to be doing this. First place over here with 2 mythics. Absolutely incredible. Definitely the best one. And going back here, trying to pick out the second best, second and third place is also pretty straightforward. It's definitely this one by Webb and this one by Shackle. So second and third place, we've got the one by Webb and we've got the one by Shackle. It's kind of going hand in hand with this one. And they're similar and they're really good. So that's another. Well, I guess second place gets a mythic, and third place gets a mythic. So that's 4 mythics for the Strike faction right off the bat. Strike absolutely dominated in this one, with great submissions. Now, getting rid of the first top 3, we can finally decide our final 4th and our 5th place. And there's some really nice ones. I really like the simplicity of this. The simplicity of these two. Minecraft also really good. The only Minecraft submission. This one's also really cool. This one's also really cool. But definitely the windmill here. The detail on the windmill. The waterfall. The house. The chickens. that definitely needs to take it for 4th place. So 4th place is, yep, 4th place is by Kitchen from the Nova faction. You get 2 legendaries for this. Really well done. Really well done. And finally, 5th place. Let's go back here. Out of all of these, well, 5th place, I'm looking at something a little bit different. All of these are great. The Minecraft submission is unique. And so for that reason, I am giving you 5th place, Wilson. Good job, Wilson. You get 5th place. So the Prime faction get 2 legendary items, 2 legendary blocks for their faction war. Now, oh, can't forget the interior with the lava. Now, well, that's pretty much it for this judging stream. This judging stream was rather short. So let's talk about the next challenge. The next challenge coming up will be Steam achievements. So this was suggested somewhere, someone messaged me, or it was in one of the chats, and I think that since the Steam version, well, since the game is going to be coming to Steam in only 4 days, what better to, I guess, build up the hype than to see what can we do for Steam achievements. Put in different things that could be, I guess, different challenges that you can put into the game. Obviously, stay away from the more common ones. The common ones like beats the final boss, or find a certain item, or deal damage with this item. More interesting ones could be like kill 3 enemies within a short space. Even that's not as interesting, but more, I don't know. You guys can get creative with this one. So, for the requirements, firstly, you're going to need a name for your achievement. It doesn't have to be boring. It can be pretty cool, like, I don't know. I can't think of anything. I really should have come up with an example for this. But name your achievement. Second thing you need is come up with the description, how to get the achievement. Are there any special requirements? What do I need to keep track of, maybe? Like, deflect this much damage in a single shot? I'm not exactly sure. And then lastly, you will need an achievement image. It's optional, but it's really, really, really great to have. Like, really great if you can give me an image as well. So images, should have written down here. The image needs to be 64 by 64 pixels. The last time I checked, that's what it was. So come up with an image. Please do it in color. Steam usually requests for these in black and white. However, it's easier to take a color image and turn it black and white than to take a black and white image and give it color. So those are the things you need in order for the Steam achievement submission. Is the image needed or optional? The image is absolutely needed. Let's say it's absolutely needed. If you can't, then you don't have to. I'll figure it out. Someone else can. You can even create images for other submissions, and then I'll use that. So if you see that someone isn't exactly having an image for their achievement, go ahead. You can create an art, link to the original achievement that you're creating the art for, and yeah, we can do it that way. So you can create an image by itself, or you can create an achievement and someone else can create the image for you. That's all I've got for today. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Oh, last thing, when will we be streaming next? The next stream will be on Thursday. So Thursday around the same time is when the judging stream will happen for this challenge. Right before the Steam launch, pretty much not too long before, so that gives me enough time to work out the final details of the Steam launch. Yeah, that's all for me for today. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.